So corpse husband, somebody who I thought was mostly harmless. I mean, obviously he was posting that Among Us cringe for a couple months, but I thought he was kind of just like, you know, little weird, you know, not really my cup of tea sort of content. No, apparently he's a bad dude behind the scenes. And no, he's not been acting sus towards minors or anything. He's just been manipulating and using people behind the scenes to make himself look better in the public eye. And to me, I'm never really comfortable with people that have done very bad things behind the scenes having a great public representation or an amazing public image. So in case you're cosplaying as Patrick Star and have been living under a rock, there's been a YouTube video that's gone extremely popular in the past couple of weeks. This video was a video uploaded by a YouTuber by the name of Mama Max titled Pick a Side YouTube. Pretty much the premise of the video is Mama Max asks the easiest question known to mankind, unless you're EDP 445, which is YouTube, would you rather protect children on your website or protect child predators? And basically at the end of the video, Mama Max wants a call to action. He wants other YouTubers to start talking about this, so he mentions a bunch of YouTubers' names and why they should talk about this issue. Now, one of the YouTubers that he calls out to speak about this issue is Corpse Husband, and Max explains that while Corpse has no direct involvement to this issue, or he has no real reason to speak on this specifically, that Corpse Husband still should speak about this because in the past, Corpse was manipulative and mistreated Mama Max, so as a return favor, and as a way to make things right for Mama Max, Corpse Husband should speak about hashtag pick a side YouTube. But I want to actually focus on what Corpse did to Mama Max because, dude, this was so messed up.
Remember when you reached out after years of not speaking to me while I was at the hospital?
Okay, so here, Mama Max got added to a Discord group chat with Corpse Husband and somebody else. Okay, that other person had their name censored, so I don't know who this is. Conversation starts off by this mystery person saying, "Yo, Mama Max, we got a cancellation. Help is needed." And then Corpse sends a link to a video that he's being canceled for, and then says, "Yo, Mama Max, when you got a second, hit me up." First of all, the way they're talking about this is so cringe. Like, hey bro, you got a sec? We got a cancellation we gotta deal with. Like, imagine caring about being canceled over internet drama in 2021 when this was, like, said. Anyway, Max chimes in saying, "Sup boys, I assume you're talking about this," and then a link to the tweet that's trying to cancel Corpse. Now let's take a look at this tweet because this tweet apparently meant so much to Corpse that he would actually bring it up to Max and this other person in a group chat. TWR slur, at Corpse Husband, at Corpse. Can you please address this video from 2017 on Mama Max's channel where you said the R slur? Timestamp roughly 1 minute and 23 seconds. Mama Max says it shortly before then. Now I never understand the logic of people who are like, can you please address this? This needs to be addressed. Like, what do you want them to say? Yeah, I did that. Yup, this is me addressing it. I think what you mean to say by address is that you want him to get on his hands and knees and beg for forgiveness from his community. Which is so lame, dude. Just accept the fact that your dad isn't coming home and get off Twitter. MFs really be like, you need to address this. Like, no bro, we need to address the fact that nobody showed up to your birthday party. Anyways, this video where Corpse Husband said the word retard was actually a video that he was featured in by Mama Max. And Corpse Husband reached out to Mama Max on Discord saying, "Hey dude, people are upset that I said this word. I said this in your video. Can you please delete this video?" Now first things first, that is very spineless. Like, I don't know how you wake up and think that one person literally crying on Twitter means that you're being canceled. But to then reach out to your friend asking him to delete the video, like, what are you doing, bro? But Max, presumably because he's just a good guy, says, "Yeah dude, no problem, I can delete the video later tonight." Corpse responds to that by saying, "Is there any way you can do it right now?" Max responds by explaining that he can't because he's at the hospital dealing with his sick girlfriend.
You kept trying to rush me home to do you a huge favor, and then you threw me under the bus for something you did.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Corpse throwing Max under the bus in just a second, but I want to focus on the way that Corpse responds after hearing that Max is in the hospital. Now, I would say, you know, as a human with basic human decency, that if I'm asking a favor from somebody and they're in the hospital, that unless that favor is like huge and that I need that favor to be done here and now, I'm gonna leave that person be because I've been in the hospital. Nobody wants to be bothered when they're in the hospital, okay? That's never good news. And I would expect Corpse Husband, right, to act with with that same decency. Oh, your girlfriend is sick in the hospital? Oh yeah, me being canceled by a 14-year-old on Twitter, that can wait. Your real life issues that involve health and safety, those are kind of more important than green hair, shaved head 14-year-old alt girls that don't like the fact that I said the word retard. Like seriously, and they're adults. Like they're grown adults. Like I don't even know. Like these people are in their 20s. You would think that they would have a certain knowledge on how the world works that they don't seem to be demonstrating. And by they, I just mean Corpse. Like Max is doing fine. The other dude, the anonymous guy, he's not really even a part of this. But just right off the bat, I can't imagine being so selfish that I put some petty internet drama above somebody else's like real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not a good look.
And then you threw me under the bus for something you did, and at the same time acted like you were taking full responsibility for it. But I let you do it because I thought you were gonna be my friend like you used to be.
So in terms of Corpse throwing Max under the bus, basically he responds to the tweet that's upset with him for saying the word retard by saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know the meaning of the word or the severity of the word, but also it's not my fault because I was reading off of a script, and not a script that I wrote, a script that Mama Max wrote, so I can't be blamed. But no, it's still my fault a little bit because I was 19 and I was ignorant. It's like, dude, pick a side. No pun intended. And by pick a side, I mean pick the side where you take full responsibility. I can't imagine choosing to read a script and saying certain words for a YouTube video and then blaming the person who wrote the script. Literally from start to finish, this is all Corpse Husband's fault. He chose to say retard. He chose to grow a really sensitive audience by playing Among Us. He chose to care that people were getting upset with him. And he chose to throw Max under the bus. Literal snake, bro.
And then you stopped talking to me immediately after you were done using me. Yeah. So, how about you do me the fucking favor this time and talk about something besides yourself for once? It will give you a good look. I promise.
Yeah, I strongly agree with that, dude. And especially since Corpse Husband seems to be simping for the 14-year-olds who try to cancel him on Twitter by giving them the time of day. He definitely should pick a side. Nah, but all jokes aside, as of recording this video, Corpse has not said a word about hashtag pick a side YouTube on his Twitter, or on any other platform for that matter, but what he has been doing on Twitter, is a lot more important. He's been liking pictures of, just grass. What are you, a cow? Dude, this MF is such a weasel, bro. Like, you can tell all he cares about is optics, right? Like, looking good for the public. He milked Among Us to its actual death when Among Us was popular just to get clout. He apologized for saying the word retard and the word d***. Not because he actually cares, but just for, again, like I said, optics. He also did that really cringy thing just for publicity where he breathed on the Twitter voice memo just to get a little bit of clout and to go trending. Oh my god, that shit was so cringe. Dude, he also posted a strand of his hair on Instagram. Dude, you are so cringe, dude. Like, imagine at Thanksgiving, you know, your uncle pulls up your Instagram. Oh, Damien, why did you post a strand of your hair on your Instagram? Because my fans, they love it. I was very neutral on Corpse Husband for a bit. Like, I thought that his music and his content was, you know, not my cup of tea, but it's alright. Now I just think he's a bad person in general.